Ever find yourself on a flight wondering how on earth they get your luggage to the same destination?
It's a logistical ballet.
Right. Now imagine that ballet involves live animals.
Oh, wow.
Not just your average house pet, but everything from prize-winning show dogs to, well, a whole lot of lobsters destined for a fancy seafood tower.
I was just thinking about lobsters.
That's the daily reality of a live animals distribution manager.
A career path that, frankly, doesn't get nearly enough airtime.
Yeah, for sure.
Luckily, we've got RoleCatcher's career guide to give us the inside scoop.
Okay.
And spoiler alert, it's way more complex than just sticking a bunch of fluffy chicks in a box and hoping for the best.
No kidding. So let's unpack this, shall we? If someone's listening and thinking, hey, maybe I want to be the one ensuring those lobsters arrive happy and healthy, what does it actually take?
Loving animals is a great start, obviously.
Of course.
But RoleCatcher really emphasizes the blend of skills you need here.
Okay.
It's animal science meets logistics mastery with a healthy dose of people skills thrown in for good measure.
Okay, break that down for me.
Sure.
What does the animal science part look like in this job?
Think about it. You're dealing with a huge range of species, each with its own needs.
Right.
Temperature regulation is huge, for example.
Makes sense.
Then there's stress reduction. You don't want those lobsters arriving claw first in a panic.
Lobster pandemonium.
Even understanding how different animals behave in transit is key.
So it's not just about knowing how to drive a truck. It's about knowing how to make that truck feel like a first-class lounge for a very discerning chicken.
Exactly. And this isn't your old-school livestock hauling operation either.
Right.
RoleCatcher highlights how technology is transforming the field.
Okay, hit me with the tech.
Okay.
I'm picturing GPS tracking, at the very least.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Wow.
We're talking temperature sensors inside those transport containers, ensuring those exotic birds you mentioned stay comfy.
Oh, very nice.
And get this, robotics are being developed to handle animals even more safely and efficiently in the future.
Wow, so we're talking about a field where tech is directly impacting animal welfare.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But also a lot to keep track of.
You said it.
Wow.
And RoleCatcher points out that the industry's focus on sustainability is only growing.
Okay.
So it's not just about efficiency, it's about ethical considerations too.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Consumers are demanding more transparency these days.
Right.
They want to know their food or, their prize-winning poodle is being treated right.
Precisely.
I like it.
And that's putting pressure on the entire supply chain, including our live animals distribution managers.
Okay, I'm already sensing this is a career with some serious upward mobility potential.
Yeah.
But where do you even begin?
RoleCatcher lays out a really clear career path, actually. They break it down into 4 distinct stages, starting with the entry-level live animals distribution assistant and climbing all the way to the top dog, the live animals distribution manager.
Okay, let's start with those aspiring assistants. What does that first rung on the ladder look like?
This is where you're getting your hands dirty, literally.
Okay.
Think assisting with shipments, making sure all the documentation is in order.
Right.
It's about learning the ropes from the ground up.
So someone with a great work ethic and a passion for animals could really thrive here.
Definitely.
What does RoleCatcher's example profile for this stage say?
They emphasize strong organizational skills.
Okay.
That meticulous attention to detail is key.
Right.
And of course, a genuine passion for animal welfare can't be faked.
Makes sense. So you've mastered the basics, proven yourself as a reliable assistant.
Right.
What's next on the career ladder?
That's where you level up to live animals distribution coordinator.
Okay.
Your responsibilities expand to include things like planning routes, managing inventory, and even putting out logistical fires when they inevitably pop up.
Sounds like you need some serious problem-solving chops at this stage.
You got it. And some education doesn't hurt either. RoleCatcher's example profile for this level mentions a bachelor's degree in logistics management being pretty standard.
Interesting. Anything else?
They also mention certifications in supply chain management and international trade becoming increasingly valuable.
Oh, wow.
You're starting to see the more strategic side of the business come into play here.
So it's not just about the animals anymore.
Right.
It's about understanding the entire global system that gets them where they need to be.
Exactly. And that takes us to the next rung on the ladder.
We're moving on up. Hit me with the management level. What does that look like?
This is where you officially become a live animals distribution supervisor.
Okay.
Now, you're not just managing shipments, you're leading a team, analyzing all that distribution data to find areas for improvement and maybe even implementing cost-saving measures.
Okay, the pressure is on.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that's reflected in the qualifications. RoleCatcher's sample profile for this level highlights a master's degree in supply chain management, often paired with certifications like Lean Six Sigma, which focuses on minimizing waste and maximizing efficiency.
Lean Six Sigma. I'll admit that one's new to me.
It's a whole system for process improvement that's huge in lots of industries these days.
Okay.
But the point is, at this stage, we're talking about someone with serious expertise who can optimize the entire operation.
Okay. That's 3 stages down. We've saved the best for last, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about the head honcho.
Yeah.
The live animals distribution manager.
This is where it all comes together.
Okay.
As the manager, you're setting the overall strategy for live animal distribution, overseeing the budget, building those crucial relationships with suppliers and customers.
Basically, you're the conductor of the orchestra, making sure everyone's in tune and hitting their cues.
The perfect analogy. And that takes years of experience, of course.
Right.
RoleCatcher's example profile mentions someone with an MBA in supply chain management and often additional specialized certifications in distribution management and leadership.
So, not a role you just fall into.
Right.
This is a career path with serious dedication behind it.
Yeah.
But clearly, those who are passionate and put in the work can climb that ladder all the way to the top.
Absolutely. And speaking of getting ahead, RoleCatcher doesn't just give you the roadmap for this career path, they also offer some really incredible resources for actually landing a job in the field.
Now, that's what I call value added.
Right.
What kind of tools are we talking about?
Get ready to be amazed. They've got a database of over 120,000 interview questions.
Wait, 120,000 for real?
You heard that right. And it gets even better. It's not just the sheer volume of questions, it's the variety.
Okay.
They're tailored to specific roles, even specific skill sets within those roles.
Okay, so it's not just tell me about a time you faced a challenge. It's how did you ensure those prize-winning koi fish arrived calm and collected for their big debut at the aquarium?
You got it. These are questions designed to really assess your knowledge of the live animals distribution world, from regulations to animal handling techniques.
That's so smart. I'm already feeling the pressure just thinking about it.
Right.
But RoleCatcher wouldn't leave us hanging without any guidance.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
They provide real insights into what interviewers are actually looking for in your responses.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what are the key points you absolutely need to hit? What are some common pitfalls to avoid?
So it's not just about giving a good answer. It's about understanding the nuances of what makes a great answer for that specific role and company.
Precisely. And then, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, enter the AI.
Okay, yes. The AI-powered feedback.
Right.
We touched on it earlier, but now I need all the details.
Okay.
How does AI actually analyze your interview skills? I'm picturing tiny robots judging my every word.
Well, it's not quite robots
Yeah.
yet,
Okay.
but it's pretty close to magic.
Okay.
Imagine you're practicing your answers, maybe even recording yourself with RoleCatcher's video feature.
Okay, I'm recording. Then what?
Their AI analyzes everything. Your tone of voice, your pacing, even your body language.
Hold on, our body language.
Yeah.
How is that even possible through a screen?
It's wild, right? They use really advanced tech to pick up on those subtle cues that we often don't even realize we're giving off.
So if I'm fidgeting or avoiding eye contact, the AI will flag it.
Yeah.
That's both incredibly helpful and slightly terrifying.
A little bit of both, maybe. But think of it this way. It's like having a completely unbiased observer who can give you that honest feedback you need to improve.
Okay.
Maybe you need to slow down your speech, project your voice more, or, stop nervously playing with that pen on your desk.
It's like having a personal coach, but without the hefty hourly rate.
Exactly. And it's all done in a safe, judgment-free environment.
Nice.
You can practice as much as you need to until you feel confident and ready to wow those interviewers.
Okay, I'm sold on the interview prep,
Right.
but this feels like just one piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
What else does RoleCatcher offer?
Their career guide on the live animals distribution manager is just the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
Remember that massive database we mentioned earlier? Over 3,000 career guides, to be exact.
3,000. Are you serious? That's incredible. What kind of careers are we talking about here?
Everything from being a chocolatier to, an astronaut.
Wow.
They have it all.
Okay.
It's like a career encyclopedia at your fingertips.
I like it.
And if that's not enough, their employer database is equally impressive. Over 9 million companies listed.
Wow. They really weren't kidding about being an all-in-one career platform.
Right.
What else can it do?
Well, based on your skills and interests, their platform can help you map out potential career paths.
We might need a whole other deep dive to unpack that.
Right.
But for now, let's get back to our aspiring live animals distribution managers.
Okay.
Why should they be rushing to check out RoleCatcher?
It's simple. Really, RoleCatcher removes the guesswork from the job search and interview process. They provide the information, the tools, and the AI-powered feedback to help you succeed.
And that's invaluable in today's competitive job market.
For sure.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. This live animals distribution manager career path is sounding pretty tempting right now.
Just remember those potentially long hours and the occasional encounter with a grumpy lobster.
True, true.
Yeah,
But hey, at least with RoleCatcher, I'll be prepared.
definitely.
Speaking of prepared, we're about to take you even deeper into the world of RoleCatcher in part 3 of this deep dive.
Okay.
Get ready to uncover the secrets of their AI-powered CV and resume builder.
Yeah.
It's a game changer, folks, so don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the final stretch of our deep dive into the world of live animals distribution managers. We've talked about the skills, the career path, and even how to rock that interview.
But now it's time to tackle the one thing that can make or break your application. The dreaded CV, or resume, for our listeners in the U.S.
Don't get me started on the CV. Just when you think you've mastered the format, the rules change.
One wrong font, one irrelevant detail.
And poof, you're lost in the applicant abyss.
It's a jungle out there.
It is.
But luckily, RoleCatcher comes to the rescue once again with their AI-powered CV and resume builder.
Right.
They call it a game changer, and frankly, after everything we've learned, I'm inclined to believe them.
Right. So how does this AI magic actually work? Does it just write the whole thing for you?
That's what I'm wondering.
Not exactly. It's more like having a super savvy career advisor guiding you every step of the way. You start by inputting your information. You know, the usual stuff you'd put on a CV or resume.
Okay, sounds familiar so far. Then what?
Here's where it gets interesting. RoleCatcher's AI gets to work analyzing your skills, experience, and even your career goals.
So it's not just a glorified template, it's actually thinking about your unique profile.
Exactly. And get this. Based on its analysis, it actually suggests specific roles and companies that might be a good fit for you.
Wow.
Remember that huge database of employers they have? This is where it really comes into play.
It's like a matchmaking service for your career.
It is.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's say I'm aiming for that live animals distribution manager position. What happens next?
So you've got your sights set on that dream job. RoleCatcher's AI will analyze the job description, pinpoint the exact skills and experience they're looking for.
And then it magically rewrites your entire CV to perfectly match those requirements.
It's pretty close. It highlights the most relevant parts of your experience, suggests industry keywords to include, those buzzwords that make hiring managers' eyes light up, and even helps you structure your CV in a way that's easily digestible for both humans and, here's the kicker, those pesky applicant tracking systems.
Wait, back up. Applicant tracking systems.
Yeah.
Those things sound like the stuff of nightmares.
They kind of are.
Okay.
Basically, they're automated systems that many large companies use to filter applications. Think of them as digital gatekeepers, scanning for specific keywords and formatting.
And if your CV doesn't tick all the right boxes?
It might never even be seen by a human. But here's the good news. RoleCatcher's AI knows how to beat the system.
Okay.
It ensures your CV is formatted to perfection, uses all the right keywords, and basically does everything it can to get your application in front of a real person.
So it's like having a secret weapon in the digital job hunt.
Exactly. But they don't stop there. RoleCatcher also helps you craft personalized cover letters for each job you apply for.
No more generic, dear sir or madam, greetings.
Gone. With RoleCatcher, you're sending tailored, compelling cover letters that show you've done your research and you're genuinely interested in the role. It's those personal touches that can make all the difference.
I'm speechless. They've thought of everything. After everything we've learned today, I'm ready to sign up for RoleCatcher right now.
Me too. They've taken all the stress and uncertainty out of the job search. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned pro looking for a change, they've got you covered.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of live animals distribution managers and the incredible resources RoleCatcher offers, I have to say this wasn't just informative, it was inspiring.
I completely agree. It feels less like we've been talking about a career path and more like we've uncovered a whole new approach to navigating the job market.
And on that note, I think it's time for us to go update our own CVs. Who knows, maybe we'll both be managing flocks of flamingos by next week.
Don't forget the pygmy marmosets.
Right, the pygmy marmosets. Until next time, everyone, happy job hunting. And remember, with the right tools and a little help from AI, anything is possible.